Hello everyone, Southside Stacker here, and this is my silver kit. This is what I believe everyone should own if you're stacking silver seriously. So in no particular order, let's just jump right in. First up, we have a scale. You'll need a scale to measure the weight of your silver. If you bought 1 troy ounce, it needs to read 1 troy ounce on the scale, and you need to make sure your scale, whether digital or not, measures troy ounces, not regular ounces. So OZT is a troy ounce, and you also want to make sure it measures grams. So grams in troy ounces. Next up, we have a caliper. This is especially useful for government silver. So if your government produces silver coins, they will produce their coins the exact same shape every time. And maintaining that shape will be public information. So you should be able to confirm at home the diameter and the thickness of your silver coins made by your government. Make sure you get, whether it's digital or manual, make sure your caliper can measure millimeters so it can be as accurate as possible. This little guy here is a magnifier. Okay, so at least 10 times magnification. This is what you want for your silver. This enables you to check out very specific and fine details on either your bullion or your coins. This little cap on the end of my magnifier is very useful because it actually shows you measurements. I'll show you what it looks like. So right here, the cap at the end of my magnifying glass lets me know in millimeters or inches the exact width of whatever I'm looking at. So right here, the shape of the S is about 3.5 millimeters thick, which is very good information to know if I need to confirm that on my coin or my bar that lettering is spaced a certain way. And that leads me to silica gels. The one thing you don't want near your silver at all is water, or moisture for that matter. And silica gels will absorb all of the water or moisture around it and prevent it from staining or spotting your silver or tarnishing your silver or any kind of damage that water loves to do to precious metals. So stock up on silica gels. Besides water, silver can also be reactive to the oil from your fingers, the air, staring at it for too long. It can barely take a joke. So it's best to handle silver with some sterile gloves. These are nitro gloves. They come in like a box of 1 million for $2 at your local pharmacy. A lot of people still use cotton gloves for silver handling, which I always found pretty backwards. Not only can cotton absorb the oil from your fingers and just dirt from anywhere, it's also a very abrasive fabric, so it can really scratch up some really good looking coins. So I say use sterile gloves, no powders, no anything. Nitrile is a good way to go. Use them one time, because if you use cotton gloves, you're probably going to reuse them, which is also backwards. And yeah, nitrile gloves. Box of 1 million, $2. True story. Last but not least, neodymium magnets. Neodymium magnets are very strong. Quick disclaimer. They should not be handled by children at all. They should be handled by adults responsibly. Now, the reason why magnets are very important to silver stacking is because magnets are not attracted to silver in the way that they are attracted to nickel, iron, or cobalt. So being able to quickly test your silver with a magnet is a good resource to have, but it is not foolproof. Even though neodymium magnets do not snap onto silver, gold shares this property, so does copper and aluminum. So it is a good way to initially test your silver, but you're going to have to do some deeper tests to make sure your silver is in fact silver. All right, I'd like to thank the scale, the caliper, the nitrile gloves, the magnifier, and the silica gels for joining me today. And of course, my magnet friends here. Thank you very much for watching this video. That's been 100 ways to eat asparagus. I'm Southside Stacker. Don't forget to like and subscribe. These magnets are so strong that I have to keep the plastic cases on them just to be able to pull them apart. And it's not really pull as much as slide them across.